In China, the pig slaughtering processing can be divided into two categories based upon the product demands. One is deherring process, which to produce the white meat with skin on, and then sell as the white meat after freezing in the cooling room. The other is peeling the skin off process, which is to produce the white meat without skin and cut the meat into different pieces when it has been frozen. The meat products in the form of raw meat, shredded, sliced, and minced meat will be supplied to the markets. Now we will mainly introduce the skin peeling process. This process flow is based on the principle of humanization to maximally minimize the pain of the pig when slaughtering. It is high, automatic, safe, hygienic, etc. After being quarantined before slaughtering, the healthy pigs are herded into a pen for 12 to recover from fatigue and stress, and to resume the normal mood and physiological situation. Feed is not provided, but enough water is supplied to them during this period. Before slaughtering, pigs can enjoy the comfortable warm water shower. After a shower, the pig is driven to the slaughtering workshop through the pig tunnel. The pigs are stunned by a 3-point electric numb machine, which induces an immediate state of fainting of the pigs, which introduces an immediate state of faint to the pigs and makes the pigs unconscious with intact bone structures. This electric numb machine can reduce the labor strength and ensure safety. The 3-point electric shocker is the patented product of our company, which integrates the automatic shower, conveyor, and electric shock into one entity to avoid the bone breaking and congestion caused by the traditional electric numb method, and has the advantages of high efficiency and high yield of meat. The stunned pigs are placed into the horizontal flat conveyor through the chute and killed by the operators for bloodletting. The knives are sterilized in time. Through 5 minutes of bloodletting, 90% of the blood is collected by the blood collecting groove. One of the hind legs is tied to the lifter to hoist the pig automatically onto the conveyor rail of pig blood drainage, and then the remaining blood is cleaned with pig washing machines. The hair treatment of pigs adopts the steam scalding method. The carcass of the pigs enter into the tunnel of the steam scalding machine by the automatic conveyor, and this machine can be operated either manually or on the remote control of the PLC, which has realized the mechanical operation in the deherring of pigs and implemented through the disinfection of the carcass of pigs to avoid the cross-infection between carcasses, and is more hygienic for the meat. Meanwhile, the labor can be reduced and the working efficiency can be increased. The carcass is scalded well in the steam scalding tunnel and should be moved into the hair debristling machine for deherring. The spiral automatic hair scrapers adopt the spiral deherring cuts and the U-type spiral barrier. Under the rotation of the spiral roller shaft and polishing shafts in one direction, the thrown-up carcass receives constant knife scraping. With the help of the inclination of the U-type barrier and the push of the spiral shaft, the carcass is turned around and moved with continuous automatic deherring. The pig hair will be transferred to the designated place through the pig hair air conveying system. To reach the complete deherring and sterilization, the carcass enters the singeing, scraping, and polishing conveyor. Desiccation can remove the loose hair and moisture off the carcass and reduce the gas volume. The singeing furnace sterilizes the skin while singeing off the fluff of the hair. At the end of the gas jet, the electronic ignitron is installed and the sparkle is pre-retained at the jet. When the valve is turned on, the flame automatically comes out to singe the hair, which can save effectively the energy. Then the carcass of pigs is whitewashed, cleaned, and padded by the whitening machine. The carcass processing conveyor will convey the carcasses automatically to the designated stations to remove the head, and then convey to the skin peeler conveyor through the pig unloading machine to cut off the front feet, hind feet, and peel the skin. The flat design will benefit the operation of the operators and save time and energy. When the pig has been pre-skinned, it is moved to the skinning station. The clapping device of the skinner will tighten the skin through mechanical skinning roller rotation to remove the whole skin of the carcass. The removed skin will be sent and kept in the skin storage room by automatic conveyor or skin trolley. The skinning machine bears the advantages of high productivity, efficiency, intact skin, and good hygiene, as well as less meat left over, etc. The pig leg tying chain enables the carcass to return on its own to the leg tying position through the returning system. The skinned carcass is lifted onto the carcass automatic conveyor rails through carcass slope lifting design. The conveyor line adopts the airbag tightening push structure design with free chain tightening, precise adjustment, and steady conveying. The conveyor chain adopts the design of dual push ends with positioning design which blocks the movement of the chain hook. The conveyor bears the advantages of higher automation and reliable safety. In the conveyor line, firstly, the trimming of the carcass is conducted. Then the rectum is sealed. The genitals are removed. The belly is cut open and ribs are broken. The white viscera is taken out and put on the white viscera tray of the white viscera quarantine conveyor for inspection. The white viscera quarantine adopts the advanced fluorine quarantine inspection to reduce greatly the labor strength of the operators, and their operators needn't turn around. The white viscera drop into the tray directly, and the viscera can be turned freely. After the tray is turned over, the automatic sterilization is undertaken. The qualified white viscera enters the processing room of white viscera for processing. The stomach contents will be sent to the waste place through the air conveying system. The red viscera is taken out to hang on the hooks of the red viscera synchronous quarantine conveyor for further inspection. The hooking method of the red viscera quarantine and inspection line adopts the automatic hook-off techniques. The qualified red viscera, when off the hook, will pass through the red viscera channel to slide into the red viscera processing room. When the heart, liver, and lungs are washed, cleaned, dressed, and packed into the freezer or kept fresh in storage rooms. The belt-type half saw and bridge-type half saws can split the pig into two halves along the spine of the pigs. When the scrap pig is split into two halves, the kidney and fat is removed and then conveyed into the processing room. The white meat pig will be trimmed and then enter the rail electronic scale for weighing. The carcass, white and red viscera will be conveyed to the quarantine inspection zone for sampling and inspection with quarantine conveyor. The unacceptable red and white viscera will be removed from the slaughtering workshop for a non-harming treatment. The hooks can be washed and sterilized with the order of cold, hot, cold water. The stomachs of the pigs will be scalded with a stomach washer. Freeze. Move the washed carcass into the fast cooling room and freezing room. And then unload it from the rail with a meat unloading machine to separate and debone the meat. Using the segment saw to cut the side of the pig into 3 to 4 sections and then send them to the separation station automatically with a conveyor and cut the meat based on the parts of the pig. The cut parts will be vacuum packed and put on cooling trays with the cooling meat frame cart and put into the freezing storage room for freezing. The frozen meat is placed in trays and then boxed into storage boxes in the freezing storage. Up to now, the slaughtering process of the pigs is finished and the products can be put on to the market for sale.